Okay, I hope the phone doesn't make that mistake again of having a 7 minutes video and then just stops by itself and does whatever. So here I'm holding in my hands this book. The first page is missing because it's a really old book and I never really cared about it. But it's called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. And then I look at, the person who wrote that book, and it's John Gray, PhD. I'm not gonna try, to give too much credit to that book or like recommend it to people. I'm just reading it, and oh my goodness, where was I not reading that before I even decide to be in a relationship with somebody and eventually want to connect my life with that person's life? It's just, where was I not reading that book? Like, this book should be in the curriculum of moral education in Japan and in any other country, really. But so I read about, so there are two places that I've marked, but I read about this thing about men, and then this thing about women. And about men, it says something about, so they go through their pull away kind of time and then come back to the lady and warm up and then cool down a little bit and come back. So that's how it works for men. It's like that's their cycle. They pull out and then they come back, and then they pull out and they come back. And when they come back, if they feel resentment and whatever, they don't understand, so they build insecurity and blah blah blah, and they and then he says that they, instead of going home, they feel like they're going into their cave. Anyways, I might be totally misunderstanding, but my main point was they pull out and they come in. They pull out and they come in. Sounds familiar? Sounds like, does it resonate with something? While the ladies, for them, it's like a wave. It's like a wave. When you're in the pick of it, it's really nice. We're nice and friendly, ever giving too much attention to people, cheerful, giving away, trying to reach out, helpful, like granting people with joy and just being giving and like lovely. And did I mention cheerful? Yes. And then the wave comes down. I mean, it's the down, then you feel like insecure, all your childhood, everything that you haven't dealt with in your life as a lady, as a kid, everything comes up and comes out, and in a different kind of way. Like, you don't think about those things all the time, but just that's how you're built up. And your character and who you are is because of your whatever you've been going through. And pretty much the going down is really bad, and then when it's going bad, then your partner is kind of like, the man next to you is kind of like, what is wrong with her? Or like, they're not helping, they're trying to fix it. And when they try to fix it, that kind of stops the ladies from hitting the bottom. You have to hit the bottom and then to go back to the next wave. When the going up is really nice, and you're back to your cheerful and normal you, and you're giving, you're great, you're loving, you're lovey-dovey, you're whatever you call it. And then the guy thinks, oh, everything is resolved, everything is fine. No, it's not. It's just you going towards the peak of the wave, and then when you're in the peak, great, and then you go back down. So this guy, this PhD dude, says that this is like, he talked to couples, like the guy would come and tell them about the cycle of the ladies, and how this what was his name, Bill and Mary, they call them Bill and Mary. So Bill tells that guy that Mary has like the cycle he realized every month. And I'm like, I'm thinking about, what is the thing that goes every month with ladies? I just wonder, what is that thing that goes with every month with the ladies? Do you guys have any idea what that is? Yeah, and it's a real thing, and it's a real pain, physical emotional and everything. It's pain. Okay, it's pain. Not to mention how nasty it can be, how heavy it can be, how when you sneeze you feel like you're giving a birth to a jellyfish. It's just not nice, and you still have to be cheerful and wonderful at work, whatever your job is. My job is to be happy and cheerful for the little kids and teach them English. It's just, and when come to think about it, I also experienced a miscarriage on the go too. Yeah, I was working and trying to put that cheerful and happy face, and then in between classes on my desk just quietly cry inside of my heart, because that's how I was dealing with it. Back to the book. I just wanted to point out like a few phrases that it really resonates. Truth. I mean, truth. I will read it. That PhD guy, great guy. When a woman's unresolved feelings recur, he may respond inappropriately by saying, number one, so there are seven things. So when you're going down the wave, okay, when you're going down the wave and you have fights and she's just like insecure, she feels not good, she has problems, like all the childhood, or like your unresolved problems, everything that you haven't dealt with inside of your heart and your mind and your mental strength, everything comes out as a lady, and then it resonates with you, and then you reflect on it, like by seeing your partner doing this and that, and it's just like unconsciously you're like, oh, this is anyway. So it's everything is deep psychology, and that deep psychology, we don't even realize that we're dealing with all that stuff every day without, like, we don't talk about it, we don't reset, we don't analyze, we don't have time for that. We just drop down dead, tired, and we go the next day in the same. Like, people don't really talk or read or educate or go through the process or learn about it. Anyways, this is the common things that you hear. So when she's about to hit the bottom of the wave, right? When her wave crashes again, similar issues will arise, like those are unhealed or unresolved cases, or anyway. So that's what she hears from her partner, and I testify it's true. How many times do we have to go through this? Every time.